Still way back, because at the tooth thing, this is just going to be a really quick one. I just wanted to tell everyone, when the last videos we were talking about walking in the Spirit and denying the flesh, that doesn't mean that because you walk in the Spirit that you won't sin. Because as long as we're here, we're going to sin until we get our new incorruptible bodies. We're still going to sin. But when you walk in the Spirit, you're walking in the Holy Spirit. What the Holy Spirit does, you want to do good, okay? You want to be better. You watch what you say. You watch what you do. Look at the difference of how you were before you became saved or born again, or got Jesus in your life and you were filled with the Holy Spirit. It was easier for you to do things because you were led by the flesh. Okay, you were led by the flesh. So then you got saved. Okay, you started to learn about Jesus, and then you became filled with the Holy Spirit. And remember, right? It talked about how it's a relationship. You fall in love. You might not think you have the Holy Spirit, and you think, oh, I didn't get mine, didn't work. I need a redo, but you did. It's just that you have to. It's just like any relationship. The more time you spend, the more you fall in love. The stronger it gets. The more you know that person, the more you want to spend with that person. It's the same thing. It's the same thing with Jesus. So when you start walking, toward Jesus, and when you are filled with that Holy Spirit starts guiding you away. He starts changing your sight, changing your hearing, changing your heart, changing everything. It's not that you were a bad person before at all. But when we're led by the flesh, we tend to be more susceptible to comment on things, to act on things that the Spirit, when we walk in the Spirit, puts up that big warning flag, and it just settles in us, and it's just not appealing to us. Okay, the Holy Spirit takes you out of the world, is what it does. It makes the world, everything of the world, very unappealing. Okay, because you're in that Spirit. So what's appealing to you? What becomes your favorite is things of the Spirit, heavenly things. Okay. The sevenfold spirits, the good fruit, everything. See, that's what the Holy Spirit in you does. It makes the things of the world less desirable. Okay, so when things are less desirable, less that you're going to run it. You're not going to run after it like you did before. Okay, and we know when we run in the world, and there's sin all around there. We do things, right? So even though we're filled with the Holy Spirit, even though we're walking in the Spirit, right? You're still gonna sin. Still gonna sin. But it's do you understand? You know the difference. And that's why we say we fight the flesh. Those things are still gonna come upon us, but it's much easier when you're filled with the Holy Spirit to avoid them. To turn the other cheek. You just see things totally, completely different. Your heart's changed. You're different. Okay, that's what we talk about. Oh my gosh, he's ripped those curtains to death already. Look at him. Arlo, please. I don't know what, probably a car went by, or I don't know, a leaf could have fell from, well, there's no leaves, but who knows? I don't know. But anyway, that's what the difference is. So that's why it's the tools, because he knows until we're changed, we still have the sinful flesh, sinful body, sinful earth, sinful everything, right? So we're still going to sin or we're not changed. But you're filled with the Holy Spirit. When you walk in the Spirit, those things are no longer appealing. You don't want to do those. You don't want to throw those zingers out, okay? You don't want to go into that worry mode. You don't want to do those things, okay? You really have this calmness upon you, okay? I'm not saying that you still don't get mad and get sad and all those things. Of course we do. Of course we do. But with your the Holy Spirit, when you're led by the Holy Spirit, you're aware, okay? And you immediately going to give those to the Lord. Take it, Lord, take it. I can't take this, Bert. I can't take it. It's too much for me. I can't carry it. Please take it. I just want to walk in my day, okay? Because it doesn't matter what you do, what I do. It's going to be His way anyway, okay? Hand, moving everything, all right? So that's what it means. We're all going to, it's just the way it is. But you're filled with when you're walking in the Spirit, okay? The Spirit's guiding you. The Spirit's leading you. It kind of curbs, the temptation a little bit, okay? Because you're aware, walking in the Spirit, walking in the Lord's Spirit, right? His Spirit is upon you. His ways are upon you, okay? His goodness is upon you. Everything He is upon you, okay? So it's totally, what would Jesus do? That's what comes to mind. You're aware of what Jesus would do and what Jesus would not do, okay? You're aware of what is pleasing to the Father and not pleasing to the Father. Now, when you're not filled with the Holy Spirit, you don't care about that. You don't even think about it. You don't stop and think about those things. Because your flesh, see? When you're not filled with the Holy Spirit, you're led by your flesh, okay? Your flesh wants to do everything. And it will do everything if it has no Holy Spirit in it. And it can't feel that there's not a trigger there. There's not a remorse button or no, that's, you pleasure, you do whatever pleasures your flesh. That's just about everything, isn't it? I mean, really. See, you understand the difference? When you walk in the flesh, everything is pleasurable to the flesh. So the flesh wants to go toward everything that makes it feel good. When you walk in the Spirit, okay, Lord's Spirit upon you, it's your beaker, okay? It's your, no, we aren't going to go there. No, let's not go there either. No. It's your guide. It's God in you. You understand that? It's God in you. And God's telling you, that's not a good idea. No. Okay, well, I know they said some bad words, but we're not going to do that. We're going to turn the other cheek, or we're going to turn and say, oh, I'm so sorry. Well, I just hope you have a blessed day today. And we're going to say it, and we're going to mean it, and we're going to walk away. And it's done. Done. But no. See, people want it, your flesh wants to, let's say somebody in the car wants to lay that horn on, wants to start calling that person behind you, in front of you, or wherever that almost just hit you, every dirty name in the book, okay? So, and then what does that do? Action and causes whatever, right? So God's Holy Spirit's telling you, just wave, say, oh, I'm so sorry, sorry, and just go on your way. Don't, and, flip them off and use every, F word and B word. That's the difference, see? It's the difference. Okay, not that that's never going to happen, and not that you lose your salvation if that happens. You have to ask for forgiveness. But what I'm saying is, when you are aware and you pray and every day you get up and you ask the Holy Spirit to guide your day, and you really are aware of walking in the Spirit, that's what it is. That's what it is. And when you don't, you're walking in the flesh. Okay. Flesh wants to go shopping all day and just charge every charge card up because it wants all those clothes to make it feel good. Flesh wants to do everything fun that there is. Flesh wants to do everything bad that there is. Your flesh wants to do anything that feels good, okay, without caring the world on it. So your spirit has to hone it down. Ooh, it's the zing and the zang. It really is, but you got to hone it down. Okay, well, no, we're not going to do that. Your spirit, is the parent. Okay, it's the parent to the flesh. The flesh is like a little kid, wants to do everything it can. The spirit says, That's why it's important to be the parent. Okay, walk in the Spirit, not the flesh. I think that's pretty. You understand? You understand what I'm talking about? That's what it is. Just what it is. So, hope you got that. remember this. Okay, before I, when the church leaves, okay, when the church leaves, the whole church leaves, right? Holy Spirit goes with that church, okay? Because that's, Holy Spirit's here for us. Now, look at us. We're filled with the Holy Spirit, okay? Look how tempting it is for us every day. I mean, we have to walk in the Spirit, but look, you know, we do. And we still sin, but we ask for forgiveness. And you know, we're different, though. But think about how hard it is for us. Think how hard it is for those people who who won't have the Holy Spirit here. Think about it. How hard is it for them to do good things? To be, you know, it's going to be really hard. It's going to be really hard for them to find their way. That's why the Lord's going to send us back to help. Okay, just want to throw that in there. See you in a little bit. See you soon. Bye.